Hi everyone. Welcome to Hoshi Miru Hito. This is the best thing you're going to see for about the next hour, so please enjoy while you still can.
Yep.
So before we start, I'm just going to mention I'm doing a bit of a donation thing. So every time I have to hit the reset button, I'll be donating $10. Every time the enemies use Karyu, I'll be donating $100. Welcome to play along. I recommend you pick a smaller number. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, this is an amazing start. We walked 6 steps, so I'm going to celebrate by saving the game. I would like every... and because we saved the game, we are now on the second continent. I'm sure you have a lot of questions right now, so I'm going to start by answering the most important ones of all. I'm dowolf.
Yeah.
I'm PJ.
I'm Ghost Kumo.
I'm Brosentia.
All right, and that took a lot less time than I thought. So right now I'm needing to count up to 10.5, so I'm at 6 right now. 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. Okay.
Half a step is an interesting step number.
Yeah, so now we saved the game again, and now we're teleported outside of the second dungeon? Sure, second dungeon, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is a power plant. You can tell because it's yellow. All right, so we just got into an encounter with a salamand, also known as a jerkbird. It's trying to convince us that it's not a jerkbird by calling itself a salamand, but we know it's a jerkbird because it has 4 HP, and it is not a robot, which means it has the ability to run away. And you might be thinking, wait, I've heard things about this game about how you can't run away in battles, and like, yeah, you're right, you can't run away in battles. I didn't say anything about enemies can't run away in battle, but we defeated it. Also, it's even more jerky because it is the first enemy in the game that can use Karyu, which is a really, fun ability that we will talk a little bit more about later. Because right now we are trying to get into that door. Will we make it? It's close, and we made it. Okay, this is fantastic. So, woo! Anyway, so the entire reason we came here was so that we could recruit Shiba into our party. The reason why we want him in our party is because we start the game at level 0. We can't really kill anything. So having a second character in our party already is helpful. Anyways, we are now fighting a JoJo, also known as a Chesa. But he's a JoJo. Like, I'm sorry. I just call him like I see him.
Yeah.
He has 8 HP. We've dealt 5 to him already, which is really good because he will run away once we deal 6 HP to him during his turn. We've dealt 7, so we really need 1 damage from from Shiba, excuse me, our second character.
Yeah.
And we got it. This is going fantastic. So that gave us 10 XP right there, which caused us to reach level 1.
Yeah, level 1.
Also, we teleported across the river to the switch for the power plant. So the power is now turned on because we're level 1. We can teleport back to the first town. We actually started the game right next to the first town. You just didn't realize this because it was invisible. This is not a bug. If you talk to an NPC in town, he will actually just straight up tell you we made the town invisible on purpose.
That was easier than making a sprite, you know?
No, there is a sprite for towns elsewhere. It's just this one.
It's like the whole game is the developer room.
So, where was I? Anyways, yeah, so now, as you may have noticed, we are moonwalking at many points. For instance, right now we're moonwalking because by moonwalking, this causes the NPCs to come to us, which is much faster than us going to them. We are now talking to the healer lady who heals us. She asked us a question initially saying, have I told you who I am before? If you answer no to her, she tells you her entire life story, and you lose a full minute. Anyways, right now I'm going to head into a door. You can't see it because I glitched the graphics, but it's right about now. That's a door. Anyways, we are now walking through an invisible maze. I'm also moonwalking over some of the walls in the invisible maze. Also, please note how there is water in the bottom corner of your screen. Also, that's water. Anyways, there is no longer water in the bottom corner of your screen because I have convinced the game that we are in a completely different part of the map. Anyways, we found an enemy, which is really unfortunate because we can't kill it. However, we have now got the teleport ability, which lets us teleport from battle. Unfortunately, the teleport succeeded, which means that the one character we targeted with the teleport ability leaves the battle. What we want is the teleport to fail. When the teleport fails, everybody leaves the battle. Also, you'll notice that we're now in the middle of the water. That's because in the middle of moonwalking, we sort of convinced the game that to load a different sector of the map than we were actually in. So we very much confused the game into letting us jump over random things we shouldn't jump over. Unfortunately, when we hit a battle, so basically whenever we moonwalk, which you do by the way by putting a controller into controller port 3 and then pressing like one direction on controller port 1 and the other direction controller port 3, because the game cannot tell the difference between controller port 1 and controller port 3 for reasons we'll get into later. So that's how you moonwalk. It's first. Also, this only works on a Famicom. This does not work on an NES. But but first you buy yourself a Famicom, then you buy yourself the accessory that lets you have 4 controllers on it. Then you plug a controller into controller port 3, press multiple directions on both at the same time, and good, you're golden. And you can start like convincing the game to do crazy things. Anyways, I'm switching characters right now because all of those tiles I just walked down were damage tiles. And if I had not switched characters, I would have just died.
I could tell.
It's important
No,
to
like
note, too.
actually, if we check our power right now, the active character on screen, that won't help. Let's check the character for the character who almost just died. He has 20 HP left. Anyways, so we'll just walk over here. We need to get into that cave down here, and the fastest way to get there is to go over here and save the game because So what saving the game does is it basically, whenever we moonwalk, half the game thinks we went one way, half the game thinks we went the other way. Saving the game saving the game or getting into a battle causes the game to basically agree with itself on where you are, which tells you to teleport. Anyways, that smiling skeleton guy, really cool guy, only guy happy that this game is being played. Anyways, so we just brought this NPC we need to talk to up to us. We also did an additional moonwalk to cause the right side of the map to spawn on the left side of the map. So we do that because there's a tree right next to me that has berries in it, and we need those berries. So 1, ha 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 ha.
She just vanished.
2, she joined our party. Sorry. Okay. 2, ha 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 ha. 3, ha 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 ha. 4, ha 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 ha. And then this is the exit to the map now. Don't worry about it. Anyways, and then in a world record attempt, we'd actually just immediately go to the next part of the run. But for the safety purposes, we're going to heal up because if we got into a battle right now, we'd probably game over. And we can't actually save the game yet because if we tried to save the game right now, we'd lose all the items in our inventory because the save function in this game is really special. So first of all, the game does not save your stats very well. Your XP is floored, which means rounded down, to the first multiple of 4, which is a little bad. Your gold is rounded down to the next multiple of 256, which to put that in perspective is more gold than we will have at the end of this run. Sorry, I have to count for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why we step here is because it's damage tiles. This might sound stupid, but you can't get in encounters on damage tiles. So we're going to go up here. We're going to walk a little bit. Save the game again. I hope everyone at home, by the way, is taking pictures of all of these passwords and saving them in MS Paint where they belong. Anyways, we just picked up a plot critical item, the oxygen pipe. The only indication of this is that little beep you might have heard in the background.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, you have to be listening for it. Yeah. And again, that was a plot critical item. We cannot beat the game without it. I do not know how you're supposed to find that.
Does anybody tell you it's there?
As far as I know, no.
Does anyone tell you anything in this game?
Yeah, they tell you a lot of combinations for potions, which is actually kind of useful. Because we're going to be using potions a lot for this run. In fact, we're actually going on a giant quest to get more berries for our potions. In the meantime, we've met 2 Beelzebubs. I think it's supposed to be Beelzebub and just horribly misspelled in Japanese.
And it's worth noting, by the way, his HP, it says 1, 4, 5. That only counts the multiples of 10.
Yeah.
So it's basically, it truncates the 1 digit of your HP. Anyways, we knocked the first enemy down to 4, so I was super worried he was going to run away, but he didn't, which is really cool, and now he's dead. Anyway, so that's 6 XP there. So it's after we beat this battle, assuming we kill both of them, we're going to be at 22 XP on the boys, and we need to get the boys to 37 XP for them to hit level 2. Anyways, the next thing about this battle system that's probably not super obvious, that if you're just watching from home, is that at the beginning of the battle, I'm given a list of the 3 character names in order, Minami, Shiba, Aine, and I'm actually picking the order of the characters that they're going to fight in battle. Also, we just entered a randomly located dungeon, but it's usually everywhere, so you just find it. Anyways, we just picked up another invisible item. That was a hyper potion. It does exactly what a hyper potion does in Pokemon. That is the most logically named thing in anything ever. These are Flak Senpais, which are the best enemy in the game. So what Flakas do is they have 3 HP, give 5 XP, and they're robots so they don't run away because robots are our friend, as we learned with PJ's run yesterday.
That's true.
Monday. Time is hard.
Like your friends, robots will help you sometimes.
Yeah, mostly by dying.
Anyway, so this is going to bring us to 32 XP, which is pretty cool. I'm saying these numbers loud most to remember. Anyways, back to the names on the screen. So I'm picking the names in order. That is the order that my characters will act in battle. You might be wondering why this game doesn't just have a speed stat. It does. It doesn't do anything. Anyways, we're picking up more berries. 3. Ha 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 ha. 4. Ha 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 ha. I apologize for my count impression. Anyway, Oh, that was quick. Anyways, we found a Junk Coon. Junk Coons are the second best enemy in the game because they have 2 HP, give 3 XP, and again, they're robots, so they don't run away. Like, what more do you want out of an enemy besides not running away? So we're up to 35 XP, and now we get just another berry right here. 1, ha ha ha. 2, ha 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 ha. 3, ha 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 ha. 4, ha 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 ha. And now we'll just sort of walk over here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to pick up another invisible item. This is a revival potion, just in case somebody dies. There's a decent chance if somebody dies, I'm just going to have to reset the game anyways, but there's a chance we could save it.
So I noticed you warp back to the first tile of the game.
Oh, yeah, so each of the worlds in this map has a designated respawn point. Ooh, a JoJo, nice. So whenever you exit an area, you're always going to go back to the default spawn point for that world. So,
So if you leave town number 3, you go to the spot right outside town number 1.
well, that was the random dungeon number 1. But
okay.
yes, when
Yeah,
we leave
yeah.
town number 2, which we're gonna get to in a second, we are going to respawn outside of town number 1. Yeah.
Good.
As
No,
intended.
and I mean, it's really helpful because again, town number 1 is invisible, and like the more times you spawn next to it, the more likely chance that you just press left on your D-pad and you wind up going into it.
Yeah, so I stumbled across this game one time just looking through games, and I played it for about 5 minutes. I was like, I don't understand anything. I'm done.
5 minutes is a heroic amount of time to play this game.
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes.
We're 11 into this already.
Anyway, so the next thing about the battle system that is not remotely obvious is that the default option in battle is not fight like it should be. It is ESP.
robot.
Ooh, yeah, no, but we already hit level 2, so we actually didn't want this fight at all. But, so robots, we'll kill them easily. But anyway, so next thing you need to know is that our default option in battle, I'm just not going to push anything, it's ESP, which is magic. Or actually, we're psychic, so I guess it's actually ESP. Whatever. Anyways, if you hit that option, all menus in this game are fully committal. What that means is you cannot back out of magic, and you must cast a spell. If you do not have enough MP to cast a spell, you lose your turn.
Oh.
Wow.
Anyways, we've just entered the second town, which you had noticed was on the map. Anyways, I'm just going to head left for a bit of it. Please observe how there is nothing to the left of that wall. Now I'm going to just moonwalk here. Please observe how there is stuff to the left of the wall. Again, just took the right side of the map, put it on the left side because that's faster. Anyways, we got one last berry. 1, ha 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 ha. 2, ha 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 ha. 3, ha 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 ha. And 4, ha 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 ha. Anyways, now we get to the fun part, which is where we get to craft our potions. Again, all menus in this game are fully committal. If I screw any of these inputs up, I lose the berries and we cry. So my eye Luke. Fretto has been made. So what is a fretto? A fretto is an item that will deal 10 to 25 damage, so nice damage range there, to any robot type item. Again, robots are our friends because we murder them. Yeah, so we don't need to make 4 of them because we can't kill anything else in the third world besides robots.
Now, can you put them in any order?
No. Oh my God, no. If you try, you will, again, lose your berries. All menus are fully committal. You are not getting them back. Anyways, we need another 4. So 1, ha ha ha. 2, ha ha ha. 3, ha 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 ha.
How many times are we
4.
laughing now?
I don't know. I don't have a plan here. Anyways, so I swear I haven't played this. Come back! Okay, so anyways, gonna talk to Hiro again. Gonna not say no. We do know who she is, thank God. Yeah, no. So playing this game blind, I don't know how you're supposed to well, first of all, I don't know how you're supposed to get to level 1. I don't know how you're supposed to find the town. I don't know how you're supposed to talk to the Hiro lady. And also, another important thing, weapons. So we've been unarmed this entire thing so far. Unarmed attacks do 0 to 3 damage, period, regardless of enemy defense. Just ignores it. If you buy a weapon, enemy defense comes into play, and your damage falls to like 1 or 0. Because it's just the attack of the weapon, which is just not enough, minus their defense, which is too much, plus your skill stat, which is basically 0, times a multiplier, which is literally like 0.02. So Anyways, we have reached the glorious part of the run where we get to actually save the game. So I'm going to have my couch literally take out their cell phones and take a picture of this password. And I'm going to do the same thing. So, you'll notice that this password contains hiragana, katakana, letters, numbers, the copyright symbol, and several other things besides.
I'm going to tweet it.
Thank you. and it then tells us to take a wonderful journey, and I thank the game for that because that is the nicest thing the game will ever tell me. Anyways, so we are now ready for the most exciting part of the run. It's part of the run where we search for robots that we can destroy because they have 100 HP, or excuse me, they have 50 HP, 100 XP, and they are weak to items that kill robots, which is the only way we can kill anything in this world. That's not a robot, so we get to flee. Again, so that sound you just heard right now was the sound of the teleport failing. Because it failed, we just instantly escaped from battle. Again, failure is good in this game. Very important thing to learn.
I'd be great at this game.
Anyways, this is a Sleepa. We want to find him in about 5 minutes, so please come back in 5 minutes, Sleepa. He is the most 8 XP enemy in the game. He gives 1,000.
That's because of his suspenders.
Oh, I think those are supposed to be pajamas, and I think it's supposed to be Sleeper, but it's really Sleepa. My favorite enemy in this game, by the way, is the Stalker. That is how it's written in the game, and you have to say it with a bad Boston accent. Good Boston accent's not allowed. Sorry. Anyways, we're going back to heal because that enemy basically killed us.
Oh no.
But it didn't actually kill us, so we're fine. Anyways, so this is a good time to mention the world record for this game is 25 minutes. My PB is 26 minutes. World record holder is a Horn, a Japanese runner. I have only once gotten a run sub 30 minutes, and I grinded that word out of this game. And that's just how insane that time is. A theory task would probably get 17 minutes. You'll notice that my estimate for this game is 50 minutes. We might go over.
We're in space. So this is like Hideline. You go to space.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think every Wacky Block game goes to space, or at least should.
Dude, this battle theme is actually unironically not bad.
Oh, I actually love all of the music in this game.
Is this enemy some bubbling water?
Yeah, this is a poison, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be poison, but it's not. Yeah, but also you'll notice that all enemy names are written in the hiragana, despite the fact that this game can handle katakana, as we know from the password screen. It's only used in passwords.
Oh, did you talk about teleport targeting?
Oh, yeah, so the teleport spell, the way it works is that it's going to pick one of the 4 enemy squares on screen. If there is not an enemy in that square, the spell automatically succeeds. Otherwise, Otherwise, basically, each spell in this game has power levels, and if the enemy has strictly less than, I believe, 6 times the power level of the teleport spell that you select, so we're still doing power level 1, so it does 6 times. So if it has less than 6 HP, your teleport still succeeds. Otherwise, it fails. And again, failure is good. Now, when you run away from battle, all the enemy square, it doesn't actually clear the memory saying that enemy square was occupied. So as we go on in the game, if we get enemies in the other enemy squares and we don't kill any enemies in that square ever again, our teleports are going to get progressively more and more likely to succeed, which is really cool.
To fail.
But failure is success, remember.
Yeah. Now, what happens if you actually succeed and you target your mage?
Oh, we reset the console.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, again, this I don't know why they let this game into the marathon. Excuse me. This is not a game. I misspoke. This is a ancient Japanese torture simulator.
You know the sad thing? I learned actually the developer of this is supposedly one guy, and the publisher Hot B. Apparently, this isn't their only collaboration. They made other games together.
What? Well,
I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of this game. I can confirm, however, that Hot B released a robot. We'll talk about that later. Okay, this is, guys, the actual name is Ranja. You might be wondering what Ranja is supposed to be is supposed to be like the name of, and I have no idea. It could be Ramjet is like my favorite theory. It could be Launcher, or it could be Lawn Chair. I'm calling it a launcher. Anyways, the first threat did 23 damage. The second one did 13, so we did 36 total damage, plus 1 from Ine is 37. That means it has 13 HP left, and we're just going to slowly count that down. This is like the best time for donations if we have anything.
We have tons of donations.
Fantastic.
We'll start off here with an anonymous $100 tip with no message, because it's easy. We also have a $10 donation here from an aluminum Batman that says, this is a really interesting way to be introduced to this game. I see why PJ was chosen to sit on the couch. He's an expert in games that just work.
It's more he forced his way onto the couch.
Hey, I wasn't chosen. I was forced to sit here.
I said, would you like to? And you said no. And then I turned around and I turned back around and you were on my couch.
I know what that question means.
You're the hero we need. We also have a $50 donation here from the Eggman85. Love watching the comfy RPG limit break format every year. Keep it up, everyone.
Comfy's a great word for this game.
Anyways,
We're not the ones playing it.
Anyways, we just won that battle, so we got 100 XP, so we're now level 3, excuse me. We're nowhere near level 5, but we are level 3, which is halfway to being strong enough to kill other things besides robots. So we're still going to be looking for one more robot, and now we're looking for exactly one robot. Previously, we were looking for 1 or 2, because we need to kill a total of 2. But now we can no longer kill 2, we can only kill 1. So if we find 2, we have to run away, which is really going to be literally the saddest possible thing. Except for our odds of running away will go up, which is happy. Anyways, we found the robot, and we also found this Mokushi is what the name of that enemy. And I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be maybe Chinmoku no Shi, which would be like Silent Death. But which I probably like horribly mispronounced. I think Hoshin's back there and is like just sort of grimacing. But one day, Puexel foolishly came into my channel while I was running this game, and he said, "Why are you fighting a red eggplant?" So I just can't unsee. So it's a red eggplant. Anyways, the guy on the left here is a Burst Brain, actually called Burst Brain in the game, and is the only enemy that we are really certain of what it's supposed to be. The guy on the right was a Yuridamis, which is probably like a mythological reference to something. I don't know. Anyways, we're still searching for a robot. I swear it's a 3 in 16 chance to find it. I do actually know that one, and the encounter rate in this area is about 100%, so it really shouldn't take too long. But that teleport succeeded, which is really unfortunate.
I'm so confused.
Anyway, so you'll notice that Shiba had a second. Shiba, who was our mate with the teleport ability, had a second ability. That was bad teleport, which is, it's just a bad teleport. I don't know. So it affects the enemies, and you can make them vanish. And I don't know why you want to do that. Hey, we found 2 robots and a donut. This encounter will destroy us. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we have 0% chance to win this encounter at any point in the run. That is just way too much damage.
But 75% chance to.
Oh yeah, now we have
away.
a permanent. No, now we have a permanent 100% chance to flee from battles because we have found an enemy in every single encounter square, which is both good and bad because there's another ability called Death Mind, which so it can be used by both enemies and allies. And by allies, I mean Aine, who's the little girl on the right. This is a White Croc, by the way. We want to find him later on, too. Anyway, so what the Death Mind does if it's used by an enemy is it heals them. If it's used by an ally, first it does the same thing as Bad Teleport, where it checks all the enemy square stuff. Then, if it is not if it succeeds, and it succeeds basically the same way Teleport does, it just restarts the turn order. And I don't know why. Like, this was the most confusing. Nobody knew how this ability worked for the longest time. Then Sheldiff, who did most of the routing for this game, another Japanese runner, he figured out how it worked. And we're massively thankful because that ability is sometimes useful. It's not useful right now because we have every teleport spot filled. So it's basically has a 100% chance of failing. But sometimes it's useful. Anyways, we're going to heal up because we ran out of mana. All right, by mana, I mean psychic points. Anyway, speaking of Sheldiff, so Sheldiff found out everything about this run. And including figuring out the, as far as I know at least, figuring out the multiple controller thing. So again, I'm holding actually 2 controllers here in my hands. This is the most input-intensive 1-player 2-controller run that you have ever seen. Move over Secret of Mana.
How is this so input-intensive when it takes 32 frames to move a tile?
No, it doesn't just take 32 frames to move a tile. It sometimes takes more.
If you're not inputting fast enough.
Oh no, the game has loading lag.
For reference, that's over half a second per tile.
Yep. So like one wrong move and something is just like I lose a full second if I move one wrong step. But anyways, back to Sheldiff. So Sheldiff discovered the glitch, and he revealed this information to the community in the best way possible, but not sarcasm this time, which is a subtitled parody lyrics to Skyclad Observer from Steins Gate as sung by a Vocaloid. Like this is, I am not 100% serious about this. You can find that video on Nico Doga.
Please send me the link after this run. I need to see
Will
this.
do. Anyways, so he's just sort of going through and he's just like, I know this is possible in emulator, just press left and right at the same time on one controller, but that's not really possible in real life. I have to move my fingers faster than the speed of sound. That seems a little tough. And then he just watched Seth Bling's run of Super Mario World, where he beats the game in 1 minute with using 4 controllers. And he's just like, maybe that'll work for a Hoshi or Miru Hito. Now, for those of you who aren't ultra familiar with how either of these runs work, first of all, good job. You shouldn't be familiar with how this run works. Second of all, so my understanding of the Super Mario World run is that basically it is, oh god, this is taking so long to find robots. Is that it basically is you do a nice traditional Stack Overflow. You make the game think that your controller inputs are just instructions, and it's just arbitrary code execution. Nice and simple for arbitrary code execution. And this game, what actually happens is that on the Famicom, not the NES. NES does something completely different, which is why we're playing on totally a Famicom. Thanks, Prosentia, for your donating your console to this game. I'm sorry you're going to have to put it through the cleaners or something.
It's okay.
So on this, basically, it has a control code that is being sent to the game in the upper 6 bits or whatever, and then the 2 bits is the 3rd port, and then the 1 bit is the 1st controller port. So what a game should do is it should mask everything but the 1 bit, and then just see if it's not equal to 0, and then you just know if a button's being pressed. This game, they forgot to mask the 2 bit. So that's everything. That's how this entire run works. Is it cannot tell the difference between controllers 1 and 3. Yeah. Good story. Anyway, so we're continuing to search. So we continuously found all the enemies we want to find once we hit level 4, which, for the record, we haven't hit yet. So, and we still need to find a robot to hit level 4. There's really no alternative. There's not other enemies we can fight, because other enemies in the second world, because we don't really have to fight the first world, they have just way too inefficient. And if we fought enemies in the second world, there's just too many of them who know an ability called Karyu. Now, what Karyu is the most balanced ability of all time. So it is an unblockable, unpreventable. So it causes status effect that causes sickness. And what sickness does is it makes you permanently paralyzed, poisoned, does not heal when you escape battle, does not heal in battle after some number of turns. You just are stuck there forever. Now, when I say you are stuck there forever, I mean it seriously. You do not game over when all of your characters are hit by this effect. You are stuck there until the game finishes killing you. Yeah.
Can you cure it at all?
Yeah, so if you make it back to town, you can cure it. You're not making it back to town. This is really unfortunate because we can't beat this encounter anymore because we've already used 2 of our threats. We need to find 1 robot, which is probably net 1 in 8 chance of encountering, I swear. So we should find 1 sooner or later.
So I thought
Hey, we found
did
it! Hey! Speak of the devil.
I thought there was an item though that cures it.
No, there's an there's an item. There's no item that cures it, at least to my knowledge. There might be. I just don't know about it because whatever.
Why would you?
Or I like not knowing things about this game sometimes too. But so there is an item that lets you use it. However, if you use it, it does not hit the enemies. It hits yourself.
It's a good item.
Oh, it is the best of items.
Programming's hard.
Programming's what's actually the hardest.
You told me something about an item that, you could use to cure paralysis or something, but it can only be used by the person who's paralyzed, which means that it can't be used?
No, I think you're thinking of the item that just causes you to become paralyzed. The Karyu, the Karyu potion. It's just a potion. You can use it yourself, and you just use it on yourself.
I was thinking of the reset button.
Oh, reset button is super strong
That
cure
cures
potion.
everything.
Again, we saved this game for a reason. Anyway, so we are now level 4, which means we get to fight new enemies with new abilities.
Yay.
So the new abilities, we get our Flame Arrow. Flame Arrow is an ability that at max power against the Death Psychics, we're going to meet, which is the sleeper type, the sleeper enemy. It's a Death Psychic type enemy. Don't worry about it. It is weak to that effect, which means it will deal either 0 or 7 damage, 50-50 shot. 7's a lot because you can also be doing 0 to 3 a lot. In addition to that, we have Bad Air. So Bad Air is a really good ability because it chokes living creatures, and the game does actually keep track of which enemies need to breathe air and which don't. because that was the one thing they needed to make sure they got right in this game. So when you cast Bad Air, so first of all, you do it's based on power levels. There's 4 power levels for every spell. So you have the number 4 times the power level. So max power level, you have 6. It's the number 16. So first off, if the enemy has less than 16 health left, or 16 or less, I should say, it'll be knocked unconscious instead of dealing damage. That's not what we want. We want it to be knocked unconscious. Or excuse me, we want to deal damage. We very much want to deal damage. And then it'll deal basically that amount of damage plus or minus 2. So it'll deal 16 plus or minus 2 damage to anything that can breathe. Yeah, good ability. Makes perfect sense. It'll cost 160 psychic points to do it at max power, which is why we got all of those Radohos in addition. Also, we got Radohos in addition to getting the frets earlier. I think I forgot to mention that entirely. I should save the game because we beat enemies. I'm going to do that in a second. Please take out your phone, Scouch.
Oh, man. It's going to be the best Twitter thread ever.
I can play this game one hand easy. I did the wrong character first, but that's fine because we just run away because... So again, we were picking the order of characters, whatever. Yeah, so in addition to the MP, HP stats, and our speed stat we mentioned before, we also have the... Oh, I have to actually open up the most powerful ability in the game, the save spell. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we will not need that because the password screen. So again, we have hiragana, katakana, numbers, letters, baby versions of kana, and special characters, the copyright symbol, and fiend. So we have 160 different characters. We have to scroll through them one at a time. Literally, it takes about 3 minutes to load a save.
Oh, God.
So hopefully we won't need to see. I'll show it off after the run if we're somehow beat estimate and it doesn't look good. Anyways, Dona, we can technically kill Donas, but we're not going to try right now because Donas are mean. Donas have 62 HP. They can cast Knockout, which is the second worst spell in the game. It's like Karyu, except for you can cure it. Yeah, and they can also heal themselves whenever they want by using Death Mind. Because that's what Death Mind does for enemies. We're going to heal up on MP now because we're almost out. Or not almost out, but we're a little low. Anyways, Radohos. Yeah, Radoho is the PP potion. It just heals 100. We made that at one point. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we made that. I should check. Pretty sure we made that. Pretty sure it's just going to be right here under Kusuri. And conveniently, yep, we got it. Okay. And conveniently, that is the one menu in the game we can back out of. So we weren't stuck using a potion when we entered that menu. Oh yeah, speaking of items in your inventory, loading the game screws up your inventory sometimes. So there's a chance we'll just lose items if we load a save. So again, hopefully we just won't load a save. Also, you almost always get a bomb in your inventory when you load a save. I don't know what bombs do. If anyone actually knows what bombs do, please tell me. I just straight up don't know what bombs do.
This is the 5th time you've walked into outer space to get this to the screen. I still don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, so this is the default spawn point for this world, which is why we're also coming here every time we fail to teleport. That's where the fail to teleport sends you, is the default spawn point. Now, when we entered outer space, we actually we walked to the right, which caused us to walk out of bounds, which caused us to just go to the default spawn point. Easy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes perfect
Sorry,
sense.
there's a lot of things to explain about this game.
Yep, I'm on board now.
So this is a second world? What kind of world
No,
is
this is the third world. The second world was where we picked up the Aine and picked up the oxygen pipe. We were there that was with the invisible maze that we had to moonwalk through, remember?
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
That was an hour ago at this point.
What world is this?
This is the third.
This is the poison red eggplant robot world.
Yeah, this is space.
It's run by the guy with the suspenders.
Oh yeah, I recognize space.
Yeah.
Got these weird frilly brain dudes.
Oh yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
so let's talk briefly about plot. So the plot of this game is that basically an evil computer AI took over the world, and it's been eliminating all its psychics, because psychics are the only people who can possibly defend against it. And there's only 4 psychics left in the world, so we have to gather the psychics together and, defeat the evil AI. Now, you might be noticing there's only 3 characters in our party. I have it on good authority that there is a 4th character in this game. I have literally never recruited that character, not even in a casual playthrough. I believe it's a woman. That's the extent of what I know about this character.
It's probably on an invisible tile somewhere in the ocean.
I think she's actually in the hospital, but the hospital is like on the far side of lots of enemy encounters, and I don't know.
It's a good place for the hospital, though.
That's where they need it the most.
I can't argue against that, but I'm not going to argue for it either.
Legendary Kusoge indeed.
Oh yeah, no, like again, like if any of this seems weird to you, like what do you think Densetsu no Kusoge means? Answer is legendary poop game, which is what I'm gonna just continue to translate that as. Yeah. Come on, we found so many sleeper agents before. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's definitely the plot of the game, and we're definitely like, like you might think that maybe we're being invaded by like the dolphins from Echo, but like that'd just be ridiculous.
Except, not really.
Anyways, so if you got any more donations while we're searching for the one enemy we can, two enemies we can kill, we have a 1 in 8 chance of finding one of these enemies. Gosh darn it. That is the wrong menu. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Gotta drink the potion now.
No. Actually, would need to reset.
All right, well, that's a perfect time for some donations then. We have a $25 donation from Sai990. Hey, all Sai here. Sorry I couldn't make it this year, but I had to donate during this spectacular game?
No, this is not a game. This is an ancient Japanese torture device. We need to be very careful around it and handle it with gloves.
And I'm not sure if he's here, but Brosensha, I'll let you decide where this donation goes.
I'm right here. I'm literally on the couch.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention.
It's to name Robo Roppet after Miracle Roppet, the best NES game in existence.
Oh,
All right. We also have an anonymous $100 donation with no comment and a $10 donation here from Chibi Scala. Had to donate for this most interesting run and for the awesomeness on the couch.
I'm going to assume that means them and not me.
We're just laughing.
I haven't been watching. I've been browsing YouTube.
Yeah, no, if you got more, just feel free to keep them coming.
We'll just keep going. $17 donation here from EMP. Fun as heck to watch and for a great cause. Thanks to all the guys and gals involved. A $25 donation here from Rhythm Song 85.
Oh yeah, Rhythm Song.
What a remarkable display of extremely non-linear storytelling. Great run, dowolf.
Thanks.
And we also have a $500 donation here
Yeah.
from Old Thorn Smith.
Ooh.
More of my friends than I can count live with mental health conditions, as do myself. This donation is dedicated to all of you. Thanks to dowolf for inspiring me to donate. If this donation is read, then I will match any donations until the end of the run up to a total of another $500.
Wow.
That include the text, Sarpa better than anime.
So nobody else in this room gets that, but shots fired. My goodness.
We literally held off reading it because we didn't know what Sarpa meant.
Sarpa is a board game, tactical game, RPG playing club back at my university. So, yeah, that's what Sarpa is. Strategy and Role Playing Gamers Association.
Nice.
All right, if we have more time for donations, are we still good for...
We're good for a while.
We only have time.
We have Fuzzy Moses with a $40 donation.
Fuzzy Moses.
Yep. This was from the last run, but it said, I don't know why I follow you. Well, I know why, but I don't.
It's okay. I don't know why people follow me either.
Rhythm Song also gave another $5 donation with no comment.
This luck is dumb.
Oh, this luck is incredibly bad. My goodness. So I've done this for a couple other online marathons, and I accidentally got like really good times in those marathons. So
It's all coming back to bite you.
I don't know. Marathon luck is fun.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, PJ's let me just like scoot a little.
Yeah. There's literally nothing you can do in order to like manipulate the luck here.
So
it's just
the RNG in this game advances every frame, and I have to do like multiple frame perfect inputs constantly. You can maybe like manipulate the RNG up to the getting Shiba. Like, that would be theoretically possible, but that's like it. Well, after that point, too many inputs would need to be frame perfect. Also, to manipulate the RNG to that point, you need a turbo controller. I don't have a turbo controller, so rip. Yeah. Yeah. This is a game. No, it's not. Excuse me.
Something like that.
Sorry, no, this is not a game. But this is a run.
Come on, sleeper agent.
Wow, this is like that's like the longest I've ever gone without getting an encounter. Yeah, wow.
It's
This
just
is,
a stupid moon.
I just literally cannot kill anything else. Yeah, we just need to get one of the two enemies that have a 1 in 16 chance each, which is 1 in 8 total, and we fought like 30 things here. Hey! All right. This is an enemy we can kill. All right, so this enemy has 62 HP. So I need to count very carefully because I can run away. So we've dealt 15, so it's at 47 now. We're going to use Flame Arrow. Flame Arrow is super duper effective against it. So now it's at 27 HP.
Okay.
Now it's at 26 HP.
Good hit. Good hit.
26 HP. We've used 1 healing mana restoring potion. 25 HP. 25 HP. The goal is 19 to 17. 24 HP. 24. Do I hear a 23? Do I hear a 23? Is there a 23 in the house? First, we're going to use this mana potion. Is there a 23 in the house? Are we just going to go straight to 22? We're going to 23. 23 is the number of HP he has left. Are we going to go lower? We're going to go to 21.
Yeah, 21.
Numbers are hard. We're at 21 HP. We're at 20 HP. We need to do 90 non-zero amount of damage. Any non-zero amount. Do we do non-zero amount? We get 17 HP. That's a fantastic number. Guard, do not do anything. Do not put pass go. Do not. I miscounted.
Oh no!
Fudge.
Password time.
How did? Man, we all counted. I am impressed. Thank you. So again, the first thing we're gonna do on the password screen, because there are password screen strats, is we need to, and we're gonna fill in everything with A, because A is by far the most common letter in the passwords we get because we have got no equipment. Then I'm just gonna go from back. So this is a hiragana mo. If you got more donations,
This is a totally necessary number of characters.
Oh, and remember, this game is going to forget this game forgets stuff when we load our save. Thankfully, it's going to remember enough of our everything.
Do you lose your inventory?
Some of it. Not the important parts,
Not the
hopefully.
potions?
Yeah, hopefully. We're in deep doo-doo if we do. Like, well, we're going to get more potions if we do, is what we do. How did I miscount, though? Like, that is impressive.
I think we might have gone from 21 to 17 instead of to 18.
The game rounded wrong.
Maybe. I don't know. Was that a 3 there? That might have been a... I don't know. That would have done it if it was. Oh, shoot. Your phone fell asleep.
It does that.
Yeah, I don't know how to work real phones.
Me
I don't.
neither.
I will check for you.
And I also don't know where
Alright,
my real phone.
here.
Oh, there's my real phone, or my totally real phone.
Just make
Thanks.
sure you poke it every once in a while.
Will do. I will give it exact. Anyways, this is a capital yo, capital yo. Not to be confused with a baby yo or a katakana yo. Yeah, no, we're gonna be here for a while.
Those on Twitter, feel free to play along at home.
Copyright symbol.
Oh yeah, copyright symbol. So I am sorry, every copyright bot out there for taking a picture of a copyright symbol. I realize that breaks many copyright laws because it was definitely a copyrighted password. Doink. This is just a B. That's a nice letter.
At least the music's good.
Oh yeah, no, I super like the password music, which is really convenient.
They're like, we know people are going to be here like most of the time.
A Q. We're almost done. Just 2 letters left. That is a chi. I think that's a chi. We'll find out in a second.
Looks like a T to me.
If you do this 3 more times, you will have entered a password for G.I. Joe, the Atlantis Factor.
And then we just need a nice little say. And then please, for the love of God, be right.
It looks right on my end. I'm verifying for you.
Yay!
Yay! I was going to say, if my photograph is the wrong password, there's something wrong.
So let's just check our items in our... 3.
Por favor.
Yay! We got everything. Let's see if we got a bomb. We got a bomb!
The game remembered for you, dowolf.
I didn't pick up the bomb. Actually, I didn't buy the bomb. You have to buy bombs, but I didn't buy a bomb.
It just sometimes gives you a bomb.
Also, if we checked our gold, actually, let's just check gold right now. Also, we no longer have any gold. See, that totally says gold right there in the bottom left, and we have 0 of it.
It says it in Hiragana for no reason.
The game doesn't use katakana. This is the wrong door. Excuse me. Sorry. The game doesn't use katakana for anything except for the password screen.
Yeah, so anyone unfamiliar with Japanese language conventions, hiragana is usually used for native words, and katakana is for loan words. So it's kind of hard to read if you're used to reading like Japanese stuff and you see loan words in hiragana. It doesn't.
I mean, hey! Okay, let's count super carefully this time. Oh yeah, totally. So he starts at 64. We just dealt 17, which puts him at 47.
43.
He started with 64. Yeah,
64.
47.
47, yes.
Stop trying to confuse this man. We don't want to do the.
Okay, we dealt 0
password.
damage.
I
there.
want to
That's
watch the password again.
47.
46.
You and 46. 46. This is super serious time. Most serious time of the entire marathon. 46. 46. I'm not going to do that thing again. That was a mistake. 45. 45.
He's got such great overalls, though.
Yeah, they are
they
pretty
are
nice.
Okay, here we go.
27.
25.
It dealt 18.
27.
Yeah, 27.
27.
There we
Yep,
go.
27.
Firepower's combined were like one entire mass major.
Yep.
26. 26. I realize it's out of your wheelhouse, Prosetcha. I'm sorry.
I got a minor in math.
Oh, well, then it's in your wheelhouse. Okay.
Yeah.
25. 23.
23. See, at 23, I know it. Dowolf.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
20.
20. Nice.
Okay, one more damage point. 18. Stop! And good, it didn't run away or heal. So that means we're at the right number or we're too high. One of the two. Anyways, we're going to use one last bad air.
Just real quick.
That killed me!
Right on.
1,000 XP and 58 gold. That, like, the numbers definitely line up with her. Anyways, time to go heal. Oh, yeah, so we lost our teleport save points when we loaded the game. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we now are level 5, and we have enough XP to hit level 7. But we haven't hit level 7 yet, because you can only gain one level at a time. Like, if you think that's bad, like, that's like the least bad thing about
that's
this
actually
game.
a pretty common thing.
Like, it's disgusting, don't get me wrong. Anyways, however, because we're now level 5, we get to march down through some new areas. So we're not going to just be at the same area forever anymore, for now. For now. So we need to march down to the laboratory, where we're going to find some really cool and unexpected things.
Like lab equipment?
Why would you find lab equipment in a lab? Have you ever been to a lab, Prosetcha?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just going to walk left for a while.
Okay.
Because that's the direction of the laboratory. Like, everyone knows that the lab is to the left.
It's always left.
It's left.
It's always left.
Yeah. Also, we're going to save we now have 2 jump points that we can save, so we're going to save a second one here just in case something happens, because something can happen. Anyway, so now we're going through this maze. Also, this maze has no walls, so we're just going to walk on walls. Also, this maze has no encounters on this floor.
It's a good maze.
So, this is my favorite maze floor of the Citadel.
It's like when you're like 6 and you're just drawing through
So
the
wait,
lines.
no encounters and the walls don't work?
Anyways, yeah, so now here on this floor, we now have encounters, but we still have no walls. Also, I really like this music.
Are there encounters in the walls or just on the normal tiles?
Just on normal tiles. There are no encounters on walls, and there are no encounters on damage floors, so we're just going to chill on the walls.
Perfect.
Now, unfortunately, I'm going to need all the blessed RNGs I can get in chat, because we have to walk over exactly 1 encounter square. And it's very butt-clutching. Okay, we made it.
Oh, yeah.
It was the longest 32 frames of my life.
Oh, but we're not done yet. We have to get over 1 more encounter square, so
Oh,
keep those
no.
blessed RNGs coming, because, my God, we don't want to put this marathon behind any more than it already is. Because, oh my God, that grind took forever.
When we reset, we don't have 100% teleport fail
Oh yeah,
success
that
rate, right?
completely reset. So we now can
No!
Oh, it's just bubbled water, though.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we immediately failed, so that's okay. Also, I'm going to take a picture of the screen because I forgot about the fact that teleports can now fail, which means we actually need to save this. Also, we leveled up. Anyway, so we're going to save the game again, so please take out your cell phones now. Please, everyone at home, you can play along by taking a screenshot and saving it in MS Paint where it belongs.
Just real quick as well, we did get a couple donations here. We have an anonymous $100 donation with the text, Sarpa, better than anime. We also have a $50 donation from Professor Ness that also says Sarpa, better than anime. Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, so now because we failed, we're actually going to just go back to the grind now because we still need to get more XP. So in order to beat this game, we need to hit level 9. And we are currently level 6. We're level 6. So we need, oh, excuse me, we're apparently level 7 somehow. That's cool. Oh, yeah, no, we are level 7.
We had enough experience.
You're right, no, we are level
Yeah.
7. Yeah, we hit
Yeah.
level 6 in previous encounters. So, you'll notice that our sprites upgraded, which is a really cool thing this game does. It just upgrades sprites like this. The sprite work in this game is actually just really good. I'm told that, oh my god, we just got Karyu'd. Also, Shiba got Karyu'd. This is really unfortunate. So, thankfully, Minami, our character on the left, also just learned teleport. So, we're going to just teleport Shiba out of here. And please don't use Karyu again, because I don't want to owe 200
Yeah,
bucks.
that's going to be a shame.
Okay, so we're getting out of here. Oh, that was the wrong spell. Whoops. Again, all menus were committal, so I can't not cast that spell now.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so Karyu is scary. Anyway, so we can heal it because if we just get there fast enough. So we're not going to take damage on the overworld every step. The game is not going to tell us this, but we are going to die if we take too many steps. Anyways, let's teleport back to town quickly. Okay, now we have to walk to the healer lady. Oh, yeah, sorry, excuse me. We actually get that beautiful noise telling us we're slowly dying. And by slowly, I mean quickly.
Oh,
Walk
nice.
faster! Please! You have to make it to the healer lady! I don't know if the revive potion survived the reset. Okay, we made it.
Well,
All of this is better than using the password again.
at least that sound isn't as bad as Final Fantasy 1's poison sound.
Okay, I'm just gonna actually double check to make sure it got healed because I haven't done. Okay, yeah, Nanimo 9. That's. Oh wait, no, that's my equipment. Futsu, we're good. Okay.
If he resets, he might lose the bomb that we didn't get.
Anyway, so let's try the march again. The march was going really good until we had to step on that last encounter square and failed. So yeah, so let's try that march again. Again, no enemy encounters on this beautiful map.
So is it always like this, or are you glitching to get through this
Oh no, like there's just no walls on this map. They didn't bother to put in. They just didn't bother to construct. What's the word? Boundaries.
Oh,
Vision
yeah.
detection. That is the word.
They
Thank
put the
you.
tiles there. You're just supposed to color inside the lines.
This is why you don't leave a game like this to just one person.
Okay, first encounter square. Made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Success. Okay, we are 50% of the way there. I have been told that the encounter rate in this world is 1 in 6. I don't believe that for a second, but I'm told that it's 1 in 6 by someone who actually hacked the game, and so maybe I should trust them, but I don't.
Well, if it's the same 1 to 6 as that robot encounter, we are safe.
You were
That was a 1 in 8. That was a 1 in 8 chance.
you were saying that you don't leave a game like this to one person, but this is the Stardew Valley of the 80s.
Anyways, yeah, we
okay?
totally made it over that encounter square. So
Nice.
now we get to go to the laboratory, which is filled, like all laboratories are, with dolphins and orcas, and also skeletons, but mostly dolphins and orcas. They're what's interesting. We're going to save a jump point here so we make it back. We need to talk to them to find out why they're here. We can't talk to them yet because we're not level 9. We need to be level 9 to talk to dolphins and orcas. Again, well-known fact. It is. I mean, we're in Utah, and isn't that just a Utah fact?
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks.
You know, once I got to level 9, it was a totally new world. It was so weird.
Enough said, please.
Anyways, on the right side, we're up to 75% teleport failure, which is pretty darn good.
Oh, good.
God.
Evolution's dying over there.
I just look at the estimate on the layout when you check the VOD of this.
Yeah, I can't make out the monitor in the corner at all, so yeah, I guess I'll just have to. Man, I have no idea what everyone's laughing about.
Don't worry about it. Just spare us for more of the rest of this game.
No, it's okay. We get to talk to dolphins soon. You want to talk to a dolphin, Voligen?
I mean, for some definition of soon. Like, again, we can't kill robots anymore. I wish they would stop trying to be my friends.
You know, you could just talk to an NPC and say that's the ending, and there's no one on this planet that would be able to refute it.
Hoshi, unfortunately, Hoshin's in the room, and Hoshin can presumably read Japanese.
Real quick.
So unfortunately, Hoshin could call us out on that if he wanted to. Do you?
We have a real quick.
Yeah, real quick. We did just get a donation that came in for $25 from Ace Cage that says props to the guy handling the estimates. Thank you, Ace Cage.
Eggplants.
Eggplants.
Still too deadly.
Oh, it knows Karyu, and it is not, and it can breathe, so we can't hit it with bad air. Or it can't breathe, so we can't hit it with bad air. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
It's like, oh, this eggplant can't breathe. Well, it's logical. Most eggplants can't.
Anyways, yeah, so we're looking for either a metal croc, or excuse me, a white croc, or this sleeper.
Yay!
Nice. Okay. So
He has 64, you said?
64.
Okay.
Beautiful number. And now he has
Okay,
48.
Yep.
Oh man, the final
41.
boss.
41. Good old
38.
38.
22. Yep.
Good old punch to the noggin. That did nothing.
21.
21.
19. Stop. No more attacks. Cannot risk him running away, which we'd do if we dealt 3 damage. So he's at 19, 19. Okay, one last batter. Okay, 2.
Uh-oh.
Need coin flip, baby. Win this coin.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes!
Another 1,000 XP. So we're now level 8. Again, we have to hit level 9. So just again, one more quick encounter, then immediately leave it.
Oh, goodbye, robot.
Nice fail. Okay, so now we are level 9. We're going to heal up first because this final town, because the game was not bad enough yet, this final town is full of damage squares. And if you're wondering if I have ever lost a run to my characters dying walking on the floor in the final town, yes. So we're just gonna walk down to our good old friend, the healer lady.
Should we save?
No.
Okay.
No, there is very negligible chance of us dying now.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna head outside of town.
I sense some hesitation in your voice there.
I mean,
I'm excited for
I can
this.
screw things up, but I shouldn't. Anyways, we need to talk to this orca down here. And, okay, come on. We gotta get him out of the water because we can't swim. So we're gonna use telepathy on him, and he's just like, we came to this world in our space colony. And this is how orcas talk. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, it's really
We
creepy.
came to this world in our space colony because it is full of water, and we need water to live, and you don't. Why are you living here? This is our planet now.
You don't need water,
And-
dowolf?
Well, I mean, they don't need as much water. Anyways, that is not what I want to do here. So we need, anyways, so they really want to live on this planet, and we're like, okay, but we also like to live on this planet, so can we talk to your leader and maybe talk things out? So his leader's located in the cockpit. Now, oh, that is the wrong way, but we're fine. So we're going to do one last save warp. And just got to walk a little bit to the left, a little bit more. Okay, we're there. And we're just going to save the game one last wonderful time. Everyone home again, take a picture of this beautiful password. Please save it in MS Paint where it belongs.
Oh, it's too late, PJ.
No.
You're too slow.
Anyway, so you
No.
notice there's barriers here. They're going to push us back onto this door if we try to enter them. But of course, we can just, moonwalk over them. Then it'll just push us the other way. There's that dolphin right there. That's their leader. That's not a square I can talk to him on. Please
these
move.
are damage squares, by the way.
Oh, yeah, these are still damage first. Okay, he came to us. Very nice. Okay, we're going to talk to him. He says, I am the leader. Bring me to your leader. But I am like this water, so please bring your leader to me instead. Also, please acknowledge as leader. And so we're just gonna, save a teleport spot here because we need to come back to him once we've been acknowledged as leader. And then we're just gonna walk down here because if we just head right here, that's where the exit is now. Don't worry about it. And then we're gonna just teleport back to the laboratory where we're gonna talk to this cute little dolphin up here. If I can fade him out, there we go. Again, you got to telepathy as the girl because everyone has their own abilities and you have the right one on screen. Also, and he's just like, you have two options. You can live with us in peace on Aqua, which is the name of the planet, or you can come with us to, or you can stay on the space colony, and just go to some new world. However, there's a third option. We can choose to fight for freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
We can choose to fight for our world.
Our world.
For Aqua.
Aqua.
Come back here.
Does this mean we're the leader of the planet now?
Yes, we have been officially recognized as leader of the planet. Good. And so we will choose to fight. Tatagao, go! We lost. So
is that time?
Not yet. So the final boss of this game was just not programmed in. There is an image for it. There is a text in the game that's just inaccessible for if you beat the final boss. That's time.
An hour. 1 hour.
1 hour. This is actually a full hour
flat.
Yeah.
Nice. So when I submitted this game, I sort of said, okay, I'm gonna give a 50-minute estimate. It's probably gonna be somewhere between 20 minutes. It's almost like 99% chance of not going over an hour. So got him.
That'll teach him.
GG. Thank you so much for accepting this run. I'm not sure why you did. Maybe you're not sure why you did at this point. Thank you so much to my couch for agreeing to be here, to be dangerously close to this game. Thank you to Bro Sencha for letting me use his console. And I think they probably don't want to be further behind, so let's just wrap it up.
Sweet.
All right, thanks so much, Duel, for that amazing run. That was an experience, for sure. Coming up next, Citizens of Earth by Gin Tatsu 2. And unfortunately, this is where I have to leave you. I'm handing you over to my good friend, Maikuyama, right after these short messages.
Welcome back. This is RPG Limit Break, and that Hoshi Miru Hito RNG was brought to you by Twitch because we are sponsored by Twitch. And we are supporting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And they are a grassroots mental health organization whose work is focused around 3 pillars: education, support, awareness, and advocacy. Well, what does that mean? Well, advocacy is NAMI engaging in federal advocacy and supports NAMI states organizations in their state-level advocacy efforts. And we also have some bid wars for our upcoming game, some of which need to be entered at the very beginning of the game. So for Citizens of the Earth, the mother name, Toriel is winning at $130, Hope is at $50, and Mom is at $25. For the school mascot, Morgana is at $116.01, and Crazy Dog is at $20. For the sea captain, Doodles is winning at $120, Arby's is at $65, and Squoot is at $40. For the vice president's name, Cave Johnson is at $305, and Gintatsu 2020 is at $25. And if you want to get that name in, then you're going to have to do it right now because that needs to be entered at the start of the game. And the Citizens of the Earth, to name the brother, Azrael is winning at $125, Naki is at $50, and Luigi is at $25. And we have a donation from Jim239 doing a good summary of Hoshi Miru Hito, also known as the Stargazers, saying, "Stargazers, that sure was a thing." And we have $170 from Old Tom Smith, who says, "Here's the match I promised. It's for a good cause, so I even matched the donation that got it backward by mistake." Special thanks to RNG for keeping the donation window open. We have $10 from Daniel Jones, who says, "I looked in on the stream, saw the gameplay and the estimate, and immediately realized I made a mistake." $25 from Asmodek. "Keep up the crazy commentary, because I sure don't know what's going on." We have $25 from Stoltelheim 163, who says, "Was going to couch for this, but my throat is shot today. I'm beginning to think that was a good thing." $10 from Charlotte, who says, "Sorry, I would have donated earlier, but my walk speed to my computer is slow as it is in Hoshi Miru Hito, and my computer is invisible for no reason. Thank you." $50 from your main man Drew, saying, "This is an amazing game, 10 out of 10. And if you disagree with that donation, just remember that he didn't specify what the 10 out of 10 was. We have $15 from Kusoge Queen Devil Ray, and she says, "Hoshi Miru Hito has always been a great highlight in my Kusoge presentations. I played this for 8 straight hours on a stream, and thankfully you're finishing it in a lot less than that. How much do I have to donate to make Brosencha play through this?" Well, you'll just have to ask him directly, Devil Ray. We have $15 from Theronia. "Perfect game, perfect run. Thank you, everyone." A $10 anonymous donation saying, "Dowolf, you're the man. Your friend, Tyler." And the rest of the SC Discord. even have a few super highlight donations to catch up on. We have $10 from Faizu, well known in the Kuso Grande community. Hey bro Sencha! No terrible puns here. Don't worry. It's a joke! Mike, enjoy going from space from the fantasy world, and I look forward to seeing you fighting the end boss from the wrong game. Super highlight is special like that. We have $10 from Zindaris, who says, it's super highlight. Shame I can't watch this live, but I'll see the VOD later. Maybe I'll even get to hear the donation read then. Now, RPG Limit Break is grateful to LLK, a longtime contributor to GDQ Marathons and the designer of our promo banners for RPG Limit Break, attendee badges, and emotes. You should check out her work at jazaaboo.com. JAZAABOO.com. I can tell you that I very much enjoyed the Knight lifting the stone in the Wacky Block banner. There's also a pair of artists that deserve special thanks to those who worked on our overlays, Oro and Namux. They can be found on Twitter at Orolen, OUROLEN, and Namux _ respectively, NAMUX _ respectively. We have $3 from Gen31, who says, hi, all the beautiful people in the crowd I'm deeply missing this year. You're all great. We have $10 from Azur Samuel, who says, I haven't been able to watch as much as I hoped, but I'm glad I at least got to watch Mike play some Super Highlight. Can't wait to check out some of the VODs when they go up. We also have a 101 anonymous donation. Just wanted to donate to good cause. We have $5 from Shivaruka, who says, Shivaruka here, awake at a totally healthy time because I'm freezing and I can't sleep. Lots of love to my friend Only Hope Remains, who is definitely a pony IRL and needs pets. Also, shout out to my friend Yaga Pushel. If you see him, please hug him. I can't. Also, obligatory greetings from Germany. We have a $40 donation from Kelladorn. Thank you for all you guys do. With mental illness issues with most of my family and my own challenges over the years, I love that you guys are bringing attention to the issue. You are a wonderful group of people. Much love. Donation goes to naming the sea captain Arby's. So there's another way to donate outside of donate directly through the site. RPG Limit Break is proud to once again partner with The Yeti to bring you 8 amazing t-shirts and a hoodie, now available, and pins. Head over to theyeti.com/RPGLB to take a look at the designs, pick up the ones you want, and know that $4 from every t-shirt purchased will be donated to NAMI. Remember, Yeti is spelled Y-E-T-E-E. So the YETEE.com/RPGLB.